Hey everyone, how's it going? So we are in the process of working on the new edition for this year. If you can't tell what it is, I'm sorry, but it's a little Snoopy. We're doing the Snoopy theme. She is working on tracing it out onto the wood right now using my projector. And we still got Charlie Brown and Woodstock to do after this. And then once we get the three of them done, she's gonna go through and paint everything. We're gonna do Snoopy's doghouse. I'm actually gonna build that out of wood. So, hoping this year is gonna be pretty cool. I'm probably gonna set this up on a time lapse of her tracing it out. So, enjoy. So this is Brittany's first take with tracing Snoopy out here. At first, I just had the plywood hanging from ratchet straps, against the wall, against the closet door. And it was too wobbly. It was moving around, so her lines were getting kind of messed up there. So we ended up redoing Snoopy altogether. So I've got two Snoopy cutouts. Only one's real good. Now we're over in time-lapse mode. So I actually ended up, just taking some wood clamps and clamping it to the sliding door for the closet door, and that worked out beautifully. I normally just go to Google, find the image that I want, and then save it and blow it up on the projector so she can trace it out. And then from there, I cut it out, which you'll see in part 2 of this video, and then she gets to paint them. Alrighty, so Snoopy is done. I'm just going to stand in front of it. You can't really see it. 1 second. Hey Google, turn my lights on. There we go. So yeah, she got Snoopy all traced out. And then we are working on Charlie Brown right here from this picture. And then once she gets this one done, we're going to move over again and do Woodstock. And then I'm actually had 2x4 and plywood going to build the Snoopy house. And then I've got some C9 lights that I'm actually going to drape around the house like they do in the movie. Alright, she is back from taking a break. I'm going to turn the lights back off and she's going to keep going. I'm not going to time lapse these next two because I don't feel like subjecting you guys to probably 10 minutes of time lapse video. It's all the same, just a different character. So, we'll be right back. For you, it's going to be just a second. For us, it's going to be like 25 to 30 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I promise we'll be back. Alrighty, we are back, but we will be disappearing again for just a second. So, it took us a couple of tries to figure out the best way to trace this stuff out. Before I had some ratchet straps just kind of hanging it from the door frame. And it was a little too flimsy, so here on Snoopy some of the lines aren't very straight and very nice, so we both kind of want to redo it, so we're going to redo it over here. But we got Charlie Brown done, Woodstock, and then next step is on my next day off, I'm going to get the jigsaw out and go through and cut all these out, and then she gets to go through and paint them. And then after she paints them, I'm going to go back over it with some clear coat spray paint to seal it, to keep the wood nice and sturdy for a while. And then hopefully move on to building Snoopy's doghouse here in the next week or so. Hoping to have this all done before September, so that gives us about a month, a little over a month to get the stuff done, so I think we can do it. And I think it's going to look awesome. So we'll be back as soon as we get Snoopy done, but she's going to take a bit of a break. Her hand is getting a little tired. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back in just a second. Alrighty, it's been about 2.5 hours since we started this whole little project here. So this is bad Snoopy over here. Now, that was our first attempt at tracing with the projector. And it was just a little too... it wasn't as nice as it could be. Charlie Brown we got all finished. Woodstock right up here is all done. That's the good Snoopy that we're keeping. And then... what the heck, we decided to throw Baymax in here. And he's wrapped with Christmas lights and a star on top of his head, so he's going to get painted. All those little Christmas lights around him are going to get painted, so he's going to be out in the yard somewhere. It's going to look awesome. I still have a pretty good sized blank area right here if we wanted to add a few more characters. But that's all we're doing for tonight. We might decide on something tomorrow or sometime. So. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for another video after this on cutting them out and herd painting them. So we'll see you then.